Hello students, good morning. No
Good
response.
morning, sir.
Good morning. Okay, yeah. Who is live again joined? Live CID. Who is this? Hello. Hello students. Hello.
Yes, sir.
All of you are able to hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, just 1 minute. Just we will wait. Again, some students will join. 2 minutes we will wait. Then we will start.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Simran, you are there?
Yes, sir, sir, someone is removing
Yeah,
me
yeah,
from the.
yeah. I have seen the who has removed. I know that the live CID was there today, but how he has removed, I'm just confused. But just listen, he will not going to remove next time because I have may change the settings again. Okay, just 1 minute. Okay, he is not there. Okay, this all we have seen investment vehicle. Okay, insurance
Yes, sir.
goal,
Yes, sir.
investment objectives, investment features of gold, bond, equity, preference shares. This all we have seen, students.
Yes, sir.
Debentures, fixed deposit, insurance, investment vehicle, it is features, mutual fund, ETF, post office, savings, real estate. Okay, just 1 minute, I will show you. Okay, this all we have seen, risk and return associated with investment that we are going to see. Risk and return associated with investment. Okay, all of you are able to view my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. The risk and return associated with this investment, where you are going to invest your funds, like if you are invested, if you are selected the vehicle, or you can say instrument, gold, you want to invest in gold. Gold is a good hedges against inflation. They have high liquidity and low trading commission. Okay, you have low trading commission but high liquidity you have in a gold, and it is a good platform to hedge against the inflation. Inflation, inflation means, again, what is inflation? I have told you. Inflation, hello, inflation, you can hedge against the inflation, means you are able to cope up with the inflation. If you have selected your investment avenue is a gold investment avenue, there are different types of avenues. Out of this all avenues, which one you are going to select, that you can select the investment avenue. And if you are selected for your investment gold, you are selected, gold gives you high liquidity and low trading commission you are going to pay for gold. Anyone can accept gold. In any shop you will go, you will in gold shop, you want to sell your gold, easily will be traded. Okay, easy will be, they're going to accept and they're going to charge the GST, only 3% GST when you are selling and when you are purchasing, they're going to charge. If you have, you can convert into physical electronic form and you can do a trading. Okay, commodity trading, that can also be allowed. Okay, and it is a, gold is a good example, good investment avenue for hedge against inflation. To cover up the inflation or to mitigate the inflation, gold is a good investment avenue. Inflation means the commodity. Inflation means the prices of the commodities were going grow up. Okay, without any like naturally it is going up. Okay, like again take an example, the petrol prices were increasing naturally because you will see in the last 5 years the prices were increasing continuously. Like same way it is increased. If you invested gold, it is a, you will hedge the inflation, means whatever the increases there in the commodities. Like if the petrol has increased, ultimately transport will going to increase, the price of transport will going to increase. The transport has increased, the which goods will be transported, like any you can consider goods which are transported like TVs, washing machines, or any types of equipment, machines, that all will be costlier because the transportation has increased. It will has impact. Okay, to cope up with the inflation, it is hedge against the inflation. That is a good investment avenue for is gold. And in the gold, there is a low risk, and you are going to get moderate to high returns. Depends upon the cyclical changes in the gold, you can say. Nowadays gold is going downward. Now it is a 48 or 49,000 rupees per 10-gram gold. Okay, it depends, the you are going to get a moderate or high returns in the gold. Okay, you got this point, students. First investment vehicle or investment avenue is a gold for you. If you have selected gold, it is a good it will give you high liquidity and low trading commission you are going to pay, and ultimately again it will hedge the inflation. This much is clear, students. And the low risk is there, means the loss of money will not happen in a gold. The theft will going to take your gold, but loss of money will not going to happen. Like gold will not become a zero, it will have some value. Okay, like how we have seen the gambling. In the gambling is not an investment. Gambling is just a betting, or you are going to lose your whole principal. Whole principal means your principal becomes zero in a gambling. But in the investment, if you are investing in a gold, gold will not going to become zero, it has some value. You getting my point, students? Okay, the risk is low to moderate risk you have in the gold, and the returns also moderate to high returns you are going to get in the gold. Then next point is bonds. If you are selected as your investment avenue is a bond, here on the bond, the tax pay means the interest rate that the issuer pays to the bond holders, it is mentioned. Usually the bond usually the this rate is fixed throughout the life of the bond. It can be also vary from with the money market index. I will ask you, what do you mean by LIBOR? Anyone knows? It can more be even like bond interest rate is little bit higher than the money market index, money market interest rate, but it is little bit higher, or it varies from money market. And the risk, the bond is just a loan given by the holder to the issuer, and there is a low and or moderate risk is there in the bond, and you are going to get moderate return. What do you mean by LIBOR? Anyone tell me LIBOR? LIBOR, students, anyone knows LIBOR? Hello, students, what do you mean by LIBOR? Students, in last session I have told you, all of you have to know the LIBOR. What do you mean by LIBOR? Okay, how it is function. Okay, students, anyone knows? All of you are there with me?
Yes, sir. Sir, we will check
Yes.
today.
क्या चेक कर रहे हो? मैंने कल लास्ट सेशन में बताया था लिबोर का फुल फॉर्म मेरे को चाहिए, बताओ करके. लिबोर मीन्स व्हाट?
Yes, sir.
बोलो. हेलो, हेलो. Yes, all of you are with me. Suji Jaimon, you are
Yes,
so
sir.
quiet. लिबोर का क्या है? What do you mean by लिबोर?
That is a London interbank offer rate, sir.
What is the London Interbank offered rate? बताओ वो क्या है? लंडन इंटरबैंक ऑफर रेट क्या है? Okay, LIBOR is the London Interbank offered rate. Here the
कॉमन बेंचमार्क है सर.
कॉमन बेंचमार्क है. कॉमन बेंचमार्क है. किस लिए है कॉमन बेंचमार्क? See here, this LIBOR. Just 1 minute. I start recording. Okay. This LIBOR means London Interbank offer rate. Here the banks which are in there, like world banks, or this is used in the world banks, when they want to meet each other short-term loans, they want to meet, like in the London there are banks, they want to meet their loans, short-term loans, they can use a London LIBOR rate. Means it is a rate where it is common benchmark rate, you can say. Okay, interest rate or interest rate index used. This is, they have fixed this much interest rate we have to follow, and while meeting the short term obligations from each of them, they were going to use this rate. For means someone will use loan or someone will take a loan, they are going to use this LIBOR rate. Okay, standardized rate. Okay, common benchmark with all banks. It's clear, students? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now again we will go to our presentation part. Okay, in bonds you have a low or moderate risk. Returns are also moderate. Next is equity shares. Equity share capital is the money of a company's investors, that is shareholders. As much equity share capital is own capital, and shareholders are true owners of the company. Okay, what is characteristic equity share tells you? They have told you equity share capital means own capital, and the capital is given by the investors, means that is shareholders, and shareholders are the true owners of the company. They have power in the voting rights, they have power in AGM, annual general meeting, to vote for the any decisions. And in the equity shares there is a high risk and high returns are there. Again, I have already told you high risk companies, the companies which like high risk companies, the startups, you can say there is a high risk for startup, and the high returns also they're going to get from the companies, you can see. And one thing I want to tell you, one of the startup has got a good returns. Which is that startup? Tell me. Hello, students. Anyone knows the startup which has got good returns? Example, tell me. Hello, student. Any startup?
Zomato, Swiggy,
Zomato, Swiggy,
Ola.
Ola. Again, how many of you have heard Zerodha?
Yes, sir. Zerodha.
This is also a startup. 4 friends come together and they have started a company. Now it is giving you good returns for them. Okay, it is startup
Yes, sir.
company, and high risk is there and high profit will be there in the particular startup. Preference shares. What do you mean by preference shares? Preference shares have a preference in the getting dividend, and they can be, there can be a types of preference shares: cumulative, non-cumulative preference shares. Our cumulative preference shares, they're going to accumulate the dividend over a period of time. This year company has not earned a profit. The cumulative, what they will do? Accumulate the dividend. Last year 10% dividend, preference shares dividend, and this year 10%. Total 20%. If the company earns profit in this year, they are going to give you. Okay, and whenever the company will going to close down, or they're going for insolvent, they're going to close down the company, the full amount they're going to get by preference shareholders payment they have to make first. Okay, and in preference share there is a low risk we have and low returns we are going to get. We are not going to have additional in dividend apart from whatever they have mentioned. There is a different types of participative preference shares will be there, in that you are going to get. But in preference shares usually there is a low returns you are going to get and low risk will be there in the preference shares. Debentures holders are those person entities from whom the company has borrowed funds. In other words, they are lent money to company. Being the creditor, they receive payment of interest at a fixed rate periodically. Debentures means just like a have given loan, just like a bond. You can say bond have a specific rate. It is a fixed. Okay. In debentures holders also they are going banks or those who are issuer they are going to fix the interest rate. Just it is a one type of instrument you can say. The company go with the bond issuing bond or they will go with the debentures issuing debentures. Debentures are our creditors. Okay, debenture holders are our creditors, and there is a low risk and low returns we are going to get if you are invested in a debentures. And next is fixed deposit. The main purpose of fixed deposit is to let the investors earn money on their deposits. Okay, we have idle money, we can invest that money in the companies or in the bank fixed deposit, and we are going to earn low return. There is a low risk and moderate returns we are going to earn. Okay, when we are investing in the fixed deposits. Just 1 minute. Hi Vishwanath. Vishwanath, are you there? Hello, Vishwanath Pujari.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you have left the group which I have created, finance group. Vishwanath. Okay, please again I will add. Don't out from this group. Okay. Yes. Now next point we are going to see the which is investment avenue, that is known as the insurance. Okay, just I will share the screen. Insurance. The main purpose of insurance is to share the financial loss which is going to happen to a person. Such loss is caused by unforeseen event, and it may involve the destruction of property or even death. Different types of insurance deal with the different subject matters. If you are invested in insurance, there is a low risk and low returns you are going to get. Okay. Again, there are different types of schemes are there. ULIP insurance plan. ULIP means unit linked insurance plan. These insurance plans were linked to units of insurance you can say, and some amount they were going to keep as a security for your life, and some amount they are going to invest in the capital market. This is ULIP insurance plan. ULIP plan. Here again you will see that which type of insurance policies you are going to take. On that basis the risk and returns are depend. Okay. Next is mutual funds. Mutual fund, the owner of mutual fund is with the investor who have shared their funds. The term of investment professional and other services provides manages the mutual fund. Here you can see mutual fund is a small saving of small investor collected by the company, this mutual fund company, and the professional or a qualified professional will going to give the services, is professional investment services and other types of services they are going to provide here in the mutual fund. In the mutual fund there is a high risk and high returns you are going to get also. It depends upon the type of mutual fund where you are going to invest, equity oriented, debt oriented, that further part we are going to see. Okay, it depends upon, but there is a high risk and high returns. Where you want to invest in equity mutual fund means all your money will be invested in equities of different types of companies, but here the diversified portfolio will be there for you. Okay, diversified portfolio means if you have invested 500 rupees, 500 they are going to invest in different types of companies, whatever they were mentioned to you. Okay, we are going to invest the percentage wise. Okay, 2% in the particular company, 2% in the particular company, like 100% they are going to invest in different types of companies. They will give you in details. You have to take your decision. You want to go with the particular scheme or not. Okay, just 1 minute. Exchange traded funds. Exchange traded funds are a good investment option for the small investor. The arbitrators ensure that the exchange traded funds ETF prices are kept close to underlying securities. See here, the exchange traded funds means here you can allow to do a trading of your instruments, you can say, like ETF is one of the type of mutual fund, exchange traded fund. You can do a trading, buying and selling of exchange traded funds on a capital market. Okay, the particular mutual fund are also listed on the capital market, the exchange traded funds. You can do a trading. Okay, students, all of you are able to view my screen? Just
Yes, sir.
again I will
Yes.
see. Okay. Then there is a high risk there in the exchange traded fund and the high returns you are going to get. Okay, exchange traded fund, high risk, high returns you are going to get. See here, the pharma exchange traded funds are there, bank exchange traded funds are there. Okay, you can invest in that and you can do a trading. Okay, online, like how you are doing a share trading, you can do a exchange traded fund trading. Like pharma exchange traded fund means your funds, your money is, your investment is divided into all the pharma stocks in like percentage wise. You can invest in that. Okay. Post office savings provide different types of merits to the investor. The central government has tried to make the national saving movement popular by giving high rate of interest in post offices as compared to the scheduled bank. It helped in mobilizing of savings of people with a small income, has a small income. Those who have small income, from them the government has given guarantee that there means government has running post office, and apart as compared to the scheduled banks or nationalist bank, the interest rate little bit higher in the post office savings. You can say you have a low risk and low returns you are going to get in the post office saving deposits, you can say. Public provident fund, PPF account currently earns an interest rate of 8% as a nominated by the government. Every year the interest rate fluctuates. Okay, it will continue to earn interest rate even if the investor choose to continue the account even after the initial 15 years without any further investment. The receiver receives the interest completely, a tax free interest. Okay, here the investors, those like who are having public provident fund account, okay, they can invest their funds in the public provident fund account in any bank, national bank. You can go and you can open a PPF account, you can invest your funds in that. Okay, like continuously you are going to invest your funds like 15 years. After that also you can invest, but if you are going to get if you stop your investment, then also you are going to get an interest regularly, and there is a low risk is there in the public provident fund and low returns you are going to get. Real estate financing is just opposite to bond with a reference to maturity period. Bonds get mature after a fixed period of time, but the equity in real estate investment do not have any maturity period. Due to this feature of real estate, the owner can purchase a property, implement a plan, and then finally can sell the property as and when required. Okay, like here there is a difference between the bond and real estate. You can say whenever you can purchase a land, you can construct and you can sell after constructing a flat. You can say whatever you can do. There is a moderate risk and moderate to high returns you are going to get. And next is derivatives. Derivatives, the transaction is in derivatives are separate from the transaction in the underlying security. The financial derivatives is priced according to the value of the underlying asset, you can say. So firstly we will see what do you mean by derivatives. Derivatives means the value derived from underlying asset. The value derived from underlying assets means we are going to do a derivative transactions. Like today is the Tata Motors capital market, the share price was 320 rupees. We will do a trading of underlying asset. Tata Motors I am going to purchase after 1 month at 340 rupees. This transaction we are going to do with the particular party who is ready to sell the Tata Motor after 1 month at 340 rupees. Okay, the value is derived from underlying asset. Underlying asset is Tata Motors security. On that basis, current is 320. Now I am going to purchase 340 rupees after 1 month. Anyone is ready for this quantity? Someone is ready, then transaction will be going to happen. In derivatives, the risk is in derivatives transaction, the risk is high and the returns are high. You are going to get in derivatives. Okay. Just again, returns are compared with the different assets, okay, classes of assets for the short term period and long term period. Gold for short term period means less than 1 year, long term means more than 1 year. Okay, short term period means less than 1 year, long term more than 1 year. Gold investment you are going to do short term, it will give more return. For long term, it will give less return. Nowadays, the gold has a downward trend. For short term, if you are considered only 15% or 16% returns you are going to get, as compare if you are invested in equities, you are going to get more returns. Okay. If you are invested in a bonds, more returns you are going to get. Okay. More returns you are going to get if you invested in a bond for short term. For long term, less returns. And in equity, less return in short term and more return in long term. Preferences, more return in short term and less return in long term. Okay, debentures, more returns they will give in short term, but in long run the returns are less. Fixed deposits, less return in short term, for long term definitely more returns they are going to give. Insurance policies also, less return for short term and more returns for long term. Insurance, less return in short term and more returns in long term. Mutual fund, less returns in short term and more returns in long term. Exchange traded fund, short term in short term you are going to get more returns, but in a long term it is a less return. Post office savings, less returns in a short term and long run it is a good returns, more returns they are going to give. Public provident fund, it will give less return in short term. For long term you are doing investment, regularly you are contributing some amount in public provident fund, you are going to get a good returns in long term. Real estate, short run less return, long run more returns. Derivatives, in short term they are going to give more returns, but in long term there is a less returns for derivatives also. Now the investment strategies we have to see, where we can invest our funds. As per our syllabus we are moving, just I will show you the syllabus, then we'll start with the next point. See here, this all we have covered: return comparison over a period of time of different class of asset, then investment strategies, mutual fund as an investment vehicle, then this all we have to cover. Why I am taking slow of this financial markets like cryptocurrency, again we have to study. Okay, cryptocurrency, commodities, derivatives, okay, that all we are going to study again. Okay, here also. Now we will see the investment vehicle, mutual fund as an investment vehicle. Okay, special vehicle, focus on SIP, STP, SWP, NFOs that we are going to learn. Okay, in mutual funds. In just 1 minute I will share the screen. Okay, investment strategies. Okay, firstly, how many of you know what do you mean by mutual funds? Students, anyone knows mutual fund?
Yes, sir.
Hello students, what do you mean by that? Hello.
सर स्मॉल इंस्टॉलमेंट में हर महीने हम पैसे जमा करते हैं और एक लॉन्ग टर्म में एक अच्छा अमाउंट बनता है.
Yes, okay, fine. Next, anyone want to try? Pranav?
Sir, systematic investment plan.
Yeah, SIP means systematic investment plan. SIP, okay. Anyone want to try? Saurabh, Bodke, Uddesh, Aksalkar? Anyone want to try? What do you mean by mutual fund? Okay. Suji Jaimon? Hello, are you there? Priti Dangar? Okay. Mutual fund is a pool of money representing the savings made by investors. Okay, savings made by investors means whatever savings made by investors, we are going to invest in the mutual fund. Mutual fund is a pool of money representing the savings made by the number of investors. Investors means the number of investors. You can take a 1 lakh number of investors were investing in the mutual fund. this all 1 lakh investors saving we are clubbing together, and the funds we are going to collect, and we are going to manage the funds from professional. Okay, professional means those who are having in the capital, those who are having investment experience like 15 years, 20 years investment experience professional we are hiring to manage the common money of investors. Okay, pool of money. Pool of money means there are number of investors invested, we have collected that fund, that whole funds will be invested by the professional manager, professional person you can say. Okay, he will invest in the equity, he will invest in the equity means equity shares, he will going to invest in the particular instruments, or he will going to invest in debt instruments or bond like debentures. Okay, like he will invest in money market also. The professional person. Okay, like those who having 15 years, 10 years experience in the capital market, he will be appointed as a fund manager. Fund manager managing the funds of our small investors. Okay, the job of fund manager is to know the portfolio and portfolio where he has to invest, how much he has to invest, what is the percentage where he has to invest. He has to manage the portfolio of funds. Portfolio of funds means we have invested 1 lakh investors were invested their funds maybe in different amount. One is invested 500, one is invested 1 lakh rupees. All funds he has to take together, and means all together he has to invest in different types of securities you can say, instruments you can say, just like I have told you, stocks, debentures, bond, money market instruments, or the gold also you will take as an investment avenue. Okay, and like what happens, whatever investment he has did, okay, that investment he has did, and day every day the net asset value is calculated at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. on every day. Okay, Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. The NAV value, net asset value. Net asset value means net asset value. Here, the investors in mutual fund, they are going to get units. How much they have invested? Like they have invested 500 rupees. 500, 1 unit of mutual fund they are going to get. Example I have told you. Like in how we are going to get number of shares? Like we are going to get number of units of mutual fund scheme, and this 500 rupees they were going to invest, and every day 8 p.m. the regulating body or the association of mutual fund, they are going to declare the NAV of their mutual fund scheme for per unit NAV. They are going to declare every day 8 p.m. Okay, like what they will do, you have your money is invested by the fund manager in different types of stocks of company. The stock market closes at 3:30 p.m. Okay, at 3:30 p.m. what is the stock price of each of the stock, how much money grows of his investment portfolio, and on that basis he will calculate the NAV for your stock, how much for your mutual fund units you can say. NAV is calculated by dividing the total value of the fund and the total number of outstanding units on that day. Total value of your investment, total value of your investments you can say, of your fund you can say. How much fund grows? Suppose you have collected 1 crore rupees. 1 crore rupees you have invested fund manager, and today you have invested and it has goes to 1 crore 10,000 rupees. 1 crore 10,000 rupees. How many units you have issued or outstanding units, that is divided and NAV is calculated. Okay, 1 crore 10,000 divided by, you have issued 1 lakh rupees, 1 lakh units you can say, 1 lakh units, then NAV is calculated. Okay, now we will see some features of mutual fund. This concept is clear, students? Hello?
Yes, sir.
All of you are
Yes,
with me?
sir.
Yes,
It
sir.
is a common pool of money. Mutual fund is a common pool of money. Whatever investment we are going to invest in the mutual fund, we are going to get units, number of units like 500 rupees per unit. 1 unit I am going to get. Like your 500 rupees we are invested in a different stocks, like 10 stocks he has selected, fund manager, or 20 stock he has selected. Means before investing they will give you details about that. Your funds will be invested in it. Then these are the 20 stocks. In the 20 stocks we are going to invest. The company mutual fund scheme will going to give you details about that. Okay, then you can take your decision investing your money in that fund or not. You are going to get units, and at the end of every day they are going to calculate the value of your fund. The fund manager has invested money, how much money grows at what point, how much it has grown, you will going to calculate daily, and daily you are going to get how much is the unit price of your unit, you can say. Your purchase for 50 rupees, now it has gone to 55 or 56, you will know that 1 unit you have purchased, 1 unit price, how much grown, how much down, every day you are going to get at the 8 p.m. on the AMFI website, AMFI website. On that website you are going to get that details about the unit price of your product, that is NAV, known as NAV, net asset value of your unit. Okay, it is clear, students? Just
Yes, sir.
company
Yes,
have
sir.
a share, the mutual fund have unit. Okay, now we will see the features of mutual fund. Okay, the owner of mutual fund is with the investor who are shared their fund. The owner is, who is the owner of mutual fund? The investment who has shared. Okay, the investors are the owner of the mutual fund because they have given the funds to invest in the particular organization. The team of investment professional and other services providers manage the mutual fund. Team of professionals, like there should be, if the fund is big, then there is a team, 2 or 3 members, they will managing the funds. Okay, if the corpus of mutual fund is big, okay, the team will be there of professional, they were managing the fund, means they were investing the funds. Okay, they were using their experience while investing their funds. Okay, and other services also they are going to provide you. Okay, the remittance services, you want to withdraw, you want to out from the mutual fund, there are different types of services they are going to provide. Okay, mutual funds do the investment in the portfolio of marketable investment. Okay, they have mentioned you while taking your money, you are going to invest in the fund. They're going in, like if you want to invest, how we have seen the in capital market, first time the company comes, then there is a IPO. Like in the mutual fund also, first time mutual fund coming, and they were going to announce the new fund offer to collect the funds from the investors, new fund offer. Okay, the new fund offer in this document. Okay, KID document. In KID document, they were going to mention all the details where they are going to invest. KID means KID document. You can go through and search it. What do you mean by KID? I know that, but I am giving you some exercise. You have to learn for that. Means is in this world nothing is free. Oh, you have to struggle for whatever you want. Okay, if you want knowledge, you can search. You can get the knowledge. I know that, but tomorrow I will tell you KID की information document होता है वो. मैं सब details में बताऊंगा what includes in that. In that they are going to mention the where they were going to invest, how much they are going to invest. All details will be there in that KID, you can see. Okay, they were going.
Yes,
Then you are, after reading that, you are going to invest in that. You know that your funds will be invested in this particular stocks only. Okay, in this particular sector only. Okay. The unit shows the share of investor, how many units you are holding. It shows the share of your investment. Okay, the value of investor is known as net asset value, which keep on changing on regularly basis. Okay, net asset value will going to change on regularly basis. Okay, the investment objective of fund is to create investment portfolio. Okay, what is there? The objective of this investment manager to get the benefit, give the benefit to the investor, those who have invested their money in the fund, in the our portfolio or in our scheme. They always try to give the benefits to the investors, those who are invested in the mutual funds. Now we are going to see some of the objectives of mutual fund. The first objective, I will say, it is a diversification. The diversification, like they will going to manage the funds. Okay, whatever funds, the fund manager will going to manage your funds, and these funds he will going to invest in the diversified portfolio. Diversified portfolio means he will invest your funds in different types of stock, not in one stock. Okay, now I'm not going to invest in only SBI. SBI will going to be a profit, or it may going to be a loss, but I will invest in diversified portfolio, in number of portfolios. Like your 100 rupees you are invested, 100 rupees, out of this 100 rupees, 20 rupees I will invest in the pharma, 20 rupees I will invest in the metal, okay, in the automobile industry, 20 rupees I will invest in the banking industry, 20 rupees I will invest in the debt instrument, or 20 rupees I will invest in the bank deposits. Okay, just I have given you example. There is a diversified portfolio will be there. Just I have told you a sector. In sectors again they are going to invest in the particular companies. Okay, there are, it is a diversified means you are going to get a benefit. Okay, diversified, you have invested in a, your 100 rupees has invested in a 50 different types of stocks. In out of the 50 stocks, 10 stocks given losses you have incurred, and in 10 stock the fund manager incurred losses in 10 stock, but remaining 40 stock gives you profit. You are going to get a benefit of this. Okay, it is a diversified portfolio. Your funds never invest in only in single stock. Your funds were invested in a diversified portfolio. See, if you are invested in only one stock, the one stock perform very well, then you are going to earn profit. Otherwise, you are going to face a losses. You got this point, student? It is clear.
Yes, sir.
Diversification, diversified portfolio will be there. Okay, next objective, growth. One of the investors category is keen in the fast progression of their fund value. Okay, like investors, those who want to grow their money fast, they can select the option of a growth mutual funds. Okay, growth mutual funds means these mutual funds we are going to invest all their funds in the startups, you can say, or in equity market, you can say. They are going to invest 100% in equity. Okay, 100% equity means there is a high risk and high returns. Okay, but it depends upon how the investors, where he want to invest. He want to invest in the particular, he want to invest in the equities of the companies. He can go with the growth option, he can select, and he can go with the investing his funds in the growth option. Okay, and next is known as next objective is income. Some other funds, like commonly income mutual funds, where we are going to invest in all in a debt securities, which are going to give. Debt securities means bonds and debentures and fixed deposits. We are going to get a good returns. Regularly we want income. Okay, we don't have, we are going to invest in different types of income related funds, you can say, income related securities, you can say. The bond, regularized interest I am going to get, debentures, regular interest I am going to get. Like this way I am going to invest my funds in that. It depends upon investors. The mutual fund scheme, they were going to mention that where they are going to invest their funds. Okay, where they want going to invest their funds. Equity oriented, only in equity we are going to invest. All your 100 rupees we are going to invest in different types of 100 companies, equity capital only. You getting my points? It depends upon you where you want to go for. Okay, next function is international exposure. The fund manager will going to invest in the international market also, in Nasdaq or in Shanghai. He will going to invest his funds. It depends upon. In the new fund offer document, they have mentioned where they are going to invest your funds. All the details they were mentioned. Just you have to invest. Okay, you want to invest in that fund or not? It depends on you. Then last objective is less fees. Okay, the mutual fund, the fees are investment in mutual fund are so less. Okay, they were going to charge the entry and exit loads. Entry and exit loads means when you are entering in the mutual fund, they are going to charge you entry load. When you are going to exit from the mutual fund, they are going to charge you exit load. Some mutual funds, they are going to charge only exit load. They are never going to charge entry load. It depends upon fund to fund. And as compared to your investment you are going to make, but the investment fees in mutual funds are low fees they're going to charge. Okay, this much is clear, students? Hello, hello, all of you are with me?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, now I'm going to end the session. Anyone have any doubts in this? In
No,
next
no.
part, we are going to see the functions of mutual fund, then classification of mutual funds, general classification, broad classification, that is we are going to see in the next class. Okay, if you have any doubts, please ask me. Okay, and all of you have to register on Swayam portal and complete. Vishwanath Pujari, again I am going to add you in a group. Okay, please don't, because in next days, in next couple of days, or in I will post our links in our finance group only. Okay, what happens, the
Yes, sir.
student, those like there is a common group is there for all student. Student will not going to confuse like which link have to join, which link we have to join. That's reason I'm going to put the all links in our finance group. Okay, then the finance student definitely will going to join that link, particular link only. Okay, just 1 minute, I'm going to download attendance. Just 1 minute. It is between 05. Yes. Okay. Thank you for attending. If you have any doubts, please ask me. Vishwanath. Okay. I will tell you the name. Those who have not spoken anything. Suji Jaimon, Sagar Bange, Saurabh, Onkar, Amol Devkar, Pallavi Devre, Preeti Dangar, Bhanudas, Jadhav. Please pick up. Okay, it's a virtual class. I'm not able to know how much you have got. Okay, are you able to hearing or not? Nikita, Sneha, Vishwanath. Okay, is there? Okay, thank you for attending. Have a good day. Now I am going to end the meeting. Okay, your next
Thank you,
class.
sir.
Which next class
Thank
you
you, sir.
have?
Thank
Next
you,
class.
sir.
Which next class you have? Which
Thank
is
you,
the next
sir.
class?
HRM, sir. HRM.
SRM नाही रे बेटा. OSCM असेल.
हाँ सर, OSM है, OSM, सॉरी.
Good day. Thank you for attending. Good day.
Thank you.
Thank